In fiction, an origin story is an account or backstory revealing how a character or a group of people become a protagonist or antagonist. In American comic books, it also refers to how characters gained their superpowers and/or the circumstances under which they became superheroes or supervillains. In order to keep their characters current, comic book companies, as well as cartoon companies, game companies, children's show companies, and toy companies, frequently rewrite the origins of their oldest characters. This goes from adding details that do not contradict earlier facts to a totally new origin which makes it seem that it is an altogether different character. A pourquoi story, also dubbed an origin story, is also used in mythology, referring to narratives of how a world began, how creatures and plants came into existence, and why certain things in the cosmos have certain yet distinct qualities.
This, my friend, is nuclear. A nuclear reactor is a device used to initiate and control a fission nuclear chain reaction or nuclear fusion reaction. Nuclear reactors are used at nuclear power plants for electricity generation and in nuclear marine propulsion. When a fissile nucleus like uranium-235 or plutonium-239 absorbs a neutron, it splits into lighter nuclei, releasing energy, gamma radiation, and free neutrons, which can induce further fission in a self-sustaining chain reaction.
Then, the process is carefully controlled using control rods and neutron moderators to regulate the number of neutrons that continue the reaction, ensuring the reactor operates safely. You're Herbert West, aren't you?
Yes, I'm the scientist of ABC Industries. Me and Professor Blue Eyes have worked so well with some chemicals. A chemical substance is a unique form of matter with constant chemical composition and characteristic properties. Chemical substances may take the form of a single element or chemical compounds. If two or more chemical substances can be combined without reacting, they may form a chemical mixture. Come with me. Professor Blue Eyes is my assistant of this ABC Industries. Science is a strict systematic discipline that builds and organizes knowledge in the form of testable hypotheses and predictions about the world. Physics, chemistry, and biology are both type of natural sciences. What about you? What do you studied?
Professor Blue Eyes?
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Broken, get into that safety shelter.
Explosion imminent. Evacuate the facility immediately.
Heard what are we going to do now? Well, the core, nothing worthwhile is gained without sacrifice.
Broken Arrow, thank God you've survived. So what happened out there? The core meltdown has just started, killing lots of people in this lab. Even worse, lots of civilians have been killed. I think we'll go and take a closer look, shall we?
Our dinner is ruined.
Scenarios in which a global catastrophic risk creates harm have been widely discussed. Some sources of catastrophic risk are anthropogenic, caused by humans, such as global warming, environmental degradation, and nuclear war. Others are non-anthropogenic or natural, such as meteor impacts or supervolcanoes. The impact of these scenarios can vary widely, depending on the cause and the severity of the event, ranging from temporary economic disruption to human extinction. Many societal collapses have already happened throughout human history. Did the people actually die? To tell you this, Herbert West has died. The life on Bullet of 6 Cougars universe is nowhere safe from this terrible core meltdown. This is the real apocalypse. I feel like we need to find a new beginning.
I haven't gotten proper call from brother. Do you know where he is?
I don't know Ming. I think brother hasn't been doing time traveling for a while.
Our god of Bullet of 6 Cougars universe brother has been shot and killed by Havoc, the last creation to destroyer of worlds before his death in the future's war. Anyways, how did you fellas get here?
It's a long story. When you got redesigned, me and Atmosphere have became timekeepers automatically and have been called by brother, the one who have been merged with Eric Jason.
I'm also the grandfather of Red Flame at the time, and despite the sins that she commit, I don't think she would receive a death penalty along with Cycrus. Say, haven't you entered this destroyed universe before?
This old Bullet of 6 Cougars universe is creative and it was used to be peaceful, happy, and joyful until it has been died down very quickly. I am so lucky that I have teleported myself into the shelter before that nuclear meltdown.
Same here, Manfred, same here.
I knew you just killing people for world domination. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Well, if Destroyer of Worlds or Mendex the Gate Master can't defeat the Timekeepers, then neither can I also. Beware of Havoc's chaos.
Havoc is too strong for all of us to defeat.
The Time Academy is on fire. Broken Atmosphere and Ming are in their grave. We have no choice but to rescue them.
You guys are going to get yourselves hurt.
Broken's right, they do indeed could get themselves hurt.
Wait, my glasses is in there.
So that's how they died? Atmosphere, Brother, Fearless, Gray, and Ming? How the mighty that the Timekeepers have been burned to deaths.
Oh my god, why does it always have to be me?
So Sarah, we haven't seen Broken Arrow for ages. Do you know where Broken Arrow can be seen?
Oh. Well, Brother's timeline in Bullet 6 Cougars universe has just been hit by the nuclear meltdown and some people, including Herbert West and Professor Blue Eyes, are wiped out. So, the only survivor is Broken Arrow. However, the Time Creator Brother, and the Timekeepers Atmosphere and Ming, along with the Moon Warriors Gray and Fearless are in this Burn Time Academy, and then it went exploded.
Now I remember that.
And before we begin, a spin-off or spin-off is any narrative work derived from an already existing work that focuses on different aspects from the original work. Now, we are going back to Brother's timeline. Me and Hanazuki are used to have our princess powers. Anyways, the Time Creator Brother is a very helpful and heroic time builder. Willing to do what's right for his family, he must refix the time to complete the timeline. Manfred is a sorcerer serving Isle of Man, trained in the dark arts under the mighty and terrifying One Being. Long ago, he was caught cheating in the Go Tekken tournament, so the gods punished Manfred by making him age swiftly until an untimely death, with the only way to prevent this being by absorbing souls. As the original organizer of the first Go Tekken tournament, he oversaw the tournament to ensure Isle of Man's victory and allow One Being's invasion of the realms to continue as planned, but was foiled by Brother and the defenders of Isle of Man. And now, one of the timekeepers are Atmosphere and Ming. So, when the Time Academy has been attacked by Havoc, the last creation of Destroyer of Worlds, everybody has escaped the fire. The victims that Brother have lost are Gray, Atmosphere, Ming, Fearless, and the Time Creator Brother itself. They want me to take over Brother's place, and now Manfred became good. And of course, although Oliver Tree has successfully escaped, he forgot to wear his famous glasses since it has been caught in the fire. Yeah, it's a really long story. But anyways, Rita, Hanazuki, and Sakura, do you remember those people from other dimension? Oh yeah! I remember that! Well, these people from the other timeline have suddenly came out from the existence. Well, I can see Vanos, Void, and Lucky.
I can see Shadow, Kokoro, and Jinchi.
And I can see Virus Master and Dr. Vanessa. Say, do the timelines get mixed up?
Oh yeah! The timelines do mixed up. How can I forget it? Well, these characters from the other universe have been in Bullet6cougar's new era for ages, while the other versions of them are falling into the old era. How silly was that?
Really, really silly.
I know, right?
I feel like our adventures have ended up in failure, since I have lost our timekeepers, our moon warriors Gray and Fearless, and our time creator brother. Goodbye. You will be missed. I will find you, Havoc. I must avenge my friends' deaths. Just you wait.
Goodness. Broken, what happened to your eye?
The exploded castle. I now only have one eye.
A parallel universe, also known as an alternate universe, parallel world, parallel dimension, alternate reality, or alternative dimension, is a hypothetical universe coexisting with one's own, typically distinct in some way. While the six terms are generally synonymous and can be used interchangeably in most cases, there is sometimes an additional connotation implied with the term alternate universe/reality that implies that the reality is a variant of our own, with some overlap with the similarly named alternate history.
So I heard.
Anyways, don't give up, Broken. Our God will be with you.
I am what you made me, Eric.
apologize when he stands on top? Does the wolf apologize? Should the lion say his grace when he takes his mark? Should the lion say his grace? I do what I need to, what I have to survive. I do what I need to, what I have to. And you can try to be civilized, but I'm gonna stay alive. But I'm gonna stay alive. Yet I'm gonna stay alive. Yeah, I'm gonna stay alive. Don't step aside when he hits the ghost. The hurricane, don't step aside. Demands control. The mountain won't fall to his knees when a west wind blows. The mountain won't fall to his knees. The mountain won't fall to his knees. I do what I need to, what I have to survive. Do what I need to, what I have to. And you can try to be civilized, but I'm gonna stay alive. But I'm gonna stay alive. Yeah, I'm gonna stay alive. Yeah, I'm gonna stay alive. Stay alive. Yeah, I'm gonna stay alive. Does the wolf apologize? Does the wolf apologize? Does the wolf apologize?
Of all these years, the time creators have created bullitv6cougar's universe. But right now, I'm the chosen one who can control it once.
It's been a while since me and Hanazuki have reclaimed this timeline by spreading playfulness in our new era. Look at this! So, how's it going? Well, Sarah, I am so excited that you've brought all of us to life. Look at me! I'm all colorful girl who wears my blue bow that has flower, tiara, my headset, glasses, my black gloves with blue accents, my red sneakers, and my lime green pajamas. I can't believe this! I'm so glad to hear that from you Wednesday. Anyways, me and Hanazuki have remade the entire bullitv6cougar's new era and then bring the new characters to life with our magic.
Fireheart, Rose, this is where bullitv6cougar's new era was born.
Yeah. So I heard.
Wednesday Addams and other characters have been turned into playful right now, Rita. They all turned excited.
Yes. That is exactly what bullitv6cougar's new era is all about. Everything is turned playful because of Sarah Radcliffe's and Hanazuki's reign. Oh my teddy bears!
How the hell would have a quant that? In physics and mathematics, the dimension of a mathematical space, or object, is informally defined as the minimum number of coordinates needed to specify any point within it. Thus, a line has a dimension of 1D, because only one coordinate is needed to specify a point on it. For example, the point at 5 on a number line. A surface, such as the boundary of a cylinder or sphere, has a dimension of 2D, because two coordinates are needed to specify a point on it. For example, both the latitude and longitude are required to locate a point on the surface of a sphere. A two-dimensional Euclidean space is a two-dimensional space on the plane. The inside of a cube, a cylinder or sphere is three-dimensional, 3D, because three coordinates are needed to locate a point within these spaces. Anybody hurt?
For some weird reason, we did.
Did someone else send you on your own?
Well, it's a really long story, Dallas, since my pals Gray and Fearless have died in the fire along with Atmosphere and Ming, and the Time Creator brother too, so now I have taken over the timeline as Atmosphere's and Ming's place.
Whose brother?
She is used to be the time god until his death by Havoc's hands.
You fellas are in different dimension. Let me reveal your fates. Piston, you got arrested 2 times in a row. Venus the Vengeful, you got sizzled to death by the lunar energy of Hanazuki and imploded. Ren, you have been fully disintegrated after Penny destroys the gem of your staff. Red Flame, you have been fallen into the lava pit while your planet's core was unstable. You know, that scene is too dark and too horrible to watch.
You know, the scene really is too dark to watch. I was scared and I really hate falling to the lava pit. I was only 16 years old, and I'm not ready to fall into the lava pit ever again.
At least he knows my first name.
Void, your fate was probably unknown, but as for Apocalypse King, Sherman Peabody, have you been destroyed?
I don't know what's up with you, Broken, but my crown has been completely smashed into pieces.
Kokoro, you have been destroyed by Kaitsuki and the gem has been completely destroyed. Jinchi, I'm pretty sure the other version of Sakura defeats you by your dagger. Luki, you have been killed during the battle. Dallas, your vehicle has been completely destroyed and you have been killed in the water.
And now I have to get a new car.
Sounds like something a killer would say.
Yes, killing Dallas Solar in the water by the car is no kid's movie. It would be like some of the adult animated, rather than a children's film.
Chris, you have been defeated by Sherman with a staff causing you to disintegrate. Shadow, you have been turned into black dust after Kai uses his powerful mystic wave. And Vanessa's fate was unknown due to the technical problems. I bet they all in that tachyon dimension thing, as I'm unaware they all villains. Do you know how to get them back to the future, Broken? Good point, Retrack. They must be falling off of that corrupted portal and that was the reason why these people from the dimension has been falling off. In other words, we must get them back to the future. A flashback is an interjected scene that takes the narrative back in time from the current point in the story. Flashbacks are often used to recount events that happen before the story's primary sequence of events to fill in crucial backstory. In the opposite direction, a flash forward, or prolepsis, reveals events that will occur in the future. 3. Both flashback and flash forward are used to cohere a story, develop a character, or add structure to the narrative. Well, bud, you're not the only one who has lost your friends Gray and Fearless. I have lost my home since then. How did you lost your home, Retrack? To tell you this, bud, I was born in the city of Moonflower Topia. Do you know your home, Retrack? Yup. Until now the bullitv6cougar emergency system announced this on every screen.
You have been heard by bullitv6cougar emergency system. A tornado is a violently rotating column of air that is in contact with both the surface of the Earth and a cumulonimbus cloud or, in rare cases, the base of a cumulus cloud. It is often referred to as a twister, whirlwind or cyclone. Although the word cyclone is used in meteorology to name a weather system with a low pressure area in the center around which, from an observer looking down toward the surface of the Earth, winds blow counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern. Tornadoes come in many shapes and sizes, and they are often, but not always, visible in the form of a condensation funnel originating from the base of a cumulonimbus cloud, with a cloud of rotating debris and dust beneath it. Get into the shelter. I repeat, get into the shelter.
No! 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 Get up!
Don't be surprised, kid. Sometimes the world ends when bad things happen to good people. Broken. General James wants you.
So, Bacon, you only have speech bubbles, but not in voice. Does Steve can't talk?
They can't talk?
It's true! Well, I can tell you that I'm the only Skylanders villain to become playful, just like you. And of course Alex is also the character in bullitv6cougar's new era that she could talk. Meaning that, we all have been created. Oh! Dreamcatcher, I didn't know you were here! Obviously, this new era has a lot of plot twists everywhere, don't you think?
Yeah,
yes!
I guess.
Hey! Me and Steve can hear these six of you.
There's Havoc over there, and he has his servant by the name of Lord Rataxes. Lord Rataxes tries to overtake Babar and then conquer Elephantland, which his plans have failed miserably.
Someday these strangers will come and take over bullitv6cougar's world to complete their world domination. Got any plans? Like hell we are. We're going to free people from that universe, and fight Havoc who dares to stand in our way. A battle is an occurrence of combat and warfare between opposing military units of any number or size. A war usually consists of multiple battles. In general, a battle is a military engagement that is well defined in duration, area, and force commitment. An engagement with only limited commitment between the forces and without decisive results is sometimes called a skirmish. What about you, Broken? Peace treaty? Yes, a peace treaty is an agreement between two or more hostile parties, usually countries or governments, which formally ends a state of war between the parties. It is different from an armistice, which is an agreement to stop hostilities, a surrender, in which an army agrees to give up arms, or a ceasefire or truce, in which the parties may agree to temporarily or permanently stop fighting. Death before dishonor. The time God should have known Havoc, you wiped out every time God and then achieve your world domination. What you did was a big mistake.
Big mistake, Hud. Think twice, Broken. Other thing I heard was that we all have calls from someone that they have become champions, time pods, and few people. They have banished me into Shadow Realm. And now, since Destroyer of Worlds have got this Darkness of Shadows team, we are immortal. Fight!
You should be sticking commanding brother's orders.
And then betray Habit's orders. Never.
These soldiers are very strong.
We can't hold them much longer.
For taxes. We meet again.
You have your army with me. Well, I'm going to show you and what I mean.
Guns ready. Fire.
This is why I have already told you to stop killing celebrities.
I have no use for the both of you soldiers.
What? Oh, that's just selfish.
Betrayal is the breaking or violation of a presumptive contract, trust, or confidence that produces moral and psychological conflict within a relationship amongst individuals, between organizations or between individuals and organizations. Often betrayal is the act of supporting a rival group, or it is a complete break from previously decided upon or presumed norms by one party from the others. Someone who betrays others is commonly known as traitor or betrayer. General, I have heard that you claimed that Lord Dratax is killing celebrities when there's no proof. Not to mention that you tried to kill him, which is a serious crime and you could get yourself and your job in danger. Your betrayal has just led all of us to fight you one last time.
Fight!
What is happening, Red Axes?
Broken Arrow and General James are now having in one last fight since General's betrayal.
Wait a second. If Lord Taxes didn't kill all of the celebrities, then that means...
That means you are trying to get Lord Drataxes into thinking that he's a killer. As I'm a time god myself, I have to make some better changes. Instead of doing my own fatality move, I'm going to bring you Destroyer of Worlds for your damages.
Time gods deserve to be the chosen one. Somehow General James blamed Lord Drataxes of killing celebrities when there's no proof. Is that right?
General James' actions have came to the light, and his quotes have been used in Ron Livingstone's videos. He's yours, Destroyer. What?
James, other thing I heard was that you have been through an angry fit all because the celebrities keeps on dying. You don't deserve to be the general of Protagon Universe. Instead, you are now belong to us that the darkness of shadows never existed.
You're gonna pay for joining Broken Arrow's cyber taxes. For taxes. For taxes. For taxes.
Obviously, good riddance to that disgrace of the human being. Broken Arrow?
Commander, I'm so angry at Broken Arrow for what he did to General James.
Okay, first off, you need to hold your horses. Second, the reason why General James betrayed other people is because your boss keeps on blaming Lord Drataxes of killing celebrities when there's no actual proof of that, proving that General James is in conclusion jumper.
Don't you dare call General James in conclusion jumper, John. Lord Drataxes actually made 2024 in living hell of a nightmare, and I want Drataxes to be executed. No joke.
Right, that's it. I'm now blocking you and your boss General James' phone numbers. Blaming fictional characters of making every year worse by killing celebrities has just crossed the line there, Bud, and you, Rod, are officially done for. It'll be goodbye cruel world for General James, and I'm completely sure that General James is the most unforgivable person. Good day, sir.
No! Wait!
Wow, Sarah, we always do love the rainbow, since they are our favorite things to discover, just like me and Aloy have discovered dinosaur plushies. I agree with you. I'm so happy that I have decorated my castle with rainbows, teddy bears, and the melodies. Fun fact, the rainbow has been decorated outside right after the rain started, and then I have to build my own hideout. And, to tell you the secret, I also love dinosaurs too, especially it has purple T-Rex and pink Brachiosaurus. Hey! I knew you loved dinosaurs too. Yeah. For now, I'll have to remake my own castle, and then I'll play my The Powerpuff Girls plushies, Unikitty, Little Twin Stars, Dinosaur plushies, and Bloom Doll from Winx Club.
A black hole is a region of space-time where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light and other electromagnetic waves, is capable of possessing enough energy to escape it. Einstein's theory of general relativity predicts that a sufficiently compact mass can deform space-time to form a black hole. The boundary of no escape is called the event horizon. A black hole has a great effect on the fate and circumstances of an object crossing it, but it has no locally detectable features according to general relativity. In many ways, a black hole acts like an ideal black body, as it reflects no light. Quantum field theory in curved spacetime predicts that event horizons emit Hawking radiation, with the same spectrum as a black body of a temperature inversely proportional to its mass. This temperature is of the order of billionths of a Kelvin for stellar black holes, making it essentially impossible to observe directly. Broken, if you don't get out of this black hole, you would become a noodle before you got to the point of no return, called the event horizon.
The black hole is gonna kill us all.
Hurry this way, come on, keep going. I'm running for my life.
The brothers' timeline is finished.
We are so tired.
Wow! It has been changed since then. Well, with my own acknowledged power, black holes are always baddies.
Paul, can you tell me where we are?
I think we're all in black hole for some reason, so that is why I called this spaghettification.
Son of a business friends.
As I'm the time princess myself, we'll continue where the checkpoint has reached. Not only that, but we're halfway there. Check this out.
So you're time god now? Well, it's a long story, but since brother died I have to take over his place as in time god. I'm something in God myself.
goodness, it is you. So what is going on here?
Broken Arrow's emergency vehicle has been crashed into the rocks. And, since 2021, Sarah has made her debut in St. Patrick's Day Conversation, where she and Tayoshi have a conversation in the subway train about those wearing green, and now they do like it in 2022. Tayoshi is also the co-founder of Rainfalls Studios, director, singer, and the composer along with Sarah Radcliffe.
Oh boy. I'm deeply shocked to hear it from you that Broken Arrow's helicopter crash. But anyways, to rescue your pal Broken Arrow and get them out of that time travel place, I'll introduce myself. I'm 9, the titular main protagonist of the 2005 Oscar-nominated animated short and the 2009 animated feature of the same name. Eric is the main face of Comedy World. Eric, like many other Go Animate/Vyond characters, have changed over time. One is the first Stitch punk created by the scientist. His fastening was 2 conventional belt buckles. Detective John Hartigan is a major protagonist in the Sin City series of graphic novels, written by Frank Miller. Barthélemy Carras is a police detective in Paris who is tasked with finding Alona Tarsuef after her kidnapping and is also tasked with conspiracy and investigation. William Schofield is a lance corporal and soldier of the British Armed Forces who is given a chance to call off an attack that will threaten 1,600 plus people. Penny Peterson is Paul Peterson and Patty Peterson's daughter, also Sherman's rival later best friend. Michelin Man is the official mascot of the Michelin Tire Company. A humanoid figure consisting of stacked white tires. It was introduced at the Lyon exhibition of 1894 where the Michelin brothers had a stand.
Fun fact, Penny Peterson sent all of us here, and Red Flame here too, but this time, she became playful.
And lastly, Spawn is a fictional anti-heroic superhero appearing in a monthly comic book of the same name published by American company Image Comics, as well as in a number of films, television series, and video game adaptations set in the Image universe. Created by Todd McFarlane, Spawn first appeared in Spawn No. 1, May 1992. Rescue comprises responsive operations that usually involve the saving of life, removal from danger, liberation from restraint, or the urgent treatment of injuries after an incident. It may be facilitated by a range of tools and equipment necessary to deal with the specific circumstances. Penny, Spawn, and Mitch, Paul Dellenbach and others are now in charge of the multiverse, so it's only me, Eric, 1, Hartigan, Schofield, Mike, and Carras.
Okay! Well, Penny Peterson will take us to her hideout. Red Flame is also welcome too. Ah! That was very kind of you, Penny.
Alright, Spawn and Mitch, you lads are come with me.
Well, girls, Jennifer Paulson, Lucy Clark, and Zelda Washington joined us in our club. Vyond is with Paul Dellenbach, Mitch, and Spawn to check out the portals.
Alright folks, let's get to work.
Watch the world of bullitv6cougar with face cams. bullitv6cougar's characters join the movie as they take and look back the memories while watching an episode of the world of bullitv6cougar. With some face cams, there are some 2 things that Sarah and Hanazuki talk about: hairstyles, magic, and plushies. Wow! 8 years and now we all have our plushies.
Alright troops, enough of that now. Time travel is the hypothetical activity of traveling into the past or future. Time travel is a widely recognized concept in philosophy and fiction, particularly science fiction. In fiction, time travel is typically achieved through the use of a hypothetical device known as a time machine. The idea of a timed machine was popularized by H.G. Wells's 1895 novel The Time Machine.
Alright, so we all gonna go. Thank you Vyond for helping us building our Pixar time machine.
Not only that, but Pixar gave me this construction map for this thing.
Yes, I'm an American animation studio based in Emeryville, California, known for its critically and commercially successful computer animated feature films, such as Toy Story franchise, Monsters Inc. franchise, Finding Nemo franchise, The Incredibles franchise, Cars franchise, and Inside Out franchise. And not Kai franchise though, since I don't know about these characters. James Newton Howard and John Powell are not Pixar composers, so only composers who did these films are Randy Newman, Thomas Newman, Michael Giacchino, Patrick Doyle, Mikkel and Jeff Dana, and others are welcome.
Pixar's right, Kai franchise is not owned by Disney, it had to be someone else, so bullitv6cougar Films decided to own the rights to that franchise.
So, Blossom is portrayed as the tactician and self-proclaimed leader of the Powerpuff Girls, alongside her sisters Bubbles and Buttercup, with whom she fights crime in the city of Townsville. Poppy is one of my favorite Trolls characters made by DreamWorks. Princess Peach is the princess regnant and head of state of the Mushroom Kingdom, where she resides in her castle along with Toads. And True is a strong heroine who possesses a warm heart, a clever mind and boundless energy. She accepts every challenge head-on with a beaming smile.
We have brought the same plush toys as you, Penny Peterson. How silly was that?
I agree with two Penny Petersons. Well, I really love how they give us 4 plush toys, and now we'll have to found our plush toy club. And right now, we want Blossom, Poppy, Princess Peach, and True plushies.
What happened there? Broken. I think we're on the crash site. Not acceptable. Look up there, people are coming to the portal. So what are we gonna do now? Broken.
These demons have no idea what is going on out there, so that is why I have to make it to this new era, really quick.
Alright troops, that's the time. God broken arrow. Give me the rope. We can't hold on to it much longer.
Everybody, go.
My arm will be unstitched.
Is Broken Arrow and Time God?
Well, that's in good news for all of us at bullitv6cougar's new era, with the exception of the working minds.
Ladies and gentlemen, because we have lost brother, bullitv6cougar's universe's time creator, we're officially grounded for until further notice.
I want the world to believe that there's a lot inside of me, but it's time that I come clean. I'm not what I seem, no. Some would say I'm possessed, yeah, but I'll confess I've just been obsessed with life and death and emptiness, I guess. Can't you see all of the change in me? Try to see what they could be, but I thought it'd be something I thought you'd complete.
Are you fellas ready?
We are. Well, I think it's time to go where Sterling meets me at the VR Industries. Thank you, Broken, for your help to get us back to the future.
We're good to go, bud.
Okay, Broken. Now, whoever the heck the both of you are, get in the Pixar Ball Time Machine.
Sarah, where have you been? How did you get your hairstyle all glowing? I would call this glow-in-the-dark hairstyles. When it is nighttime, Sarah, Taria, Alda, Madeline, and Roulette have those hairstyles glowing Duncan.
Well, it really is so exciting that my family are back. Now, we have to reunite ourselves. Wow. You girls surely came out of existence. Say, do you know Sarah Radcliffe and Hanazuki have their time powers?
You know what, I'm going to be honest with you, Penny, I do. These time creators have their own powers. Also, their family are also here in this new era too. So, yeah, it really is fun here in this new era.
Yeah! Sarah also redesigned me into playful as well. And right now, I have wear my Skechers trainers. Red Flame. I haven't seen you in 3 years. I didn't know you became good after all. Well, this time, there's gonna be some mayhem with plushies.
I guess this is it. I'm going to have to rebuild those people, to those who I lost, and I have to choose what is right to myself. Well done, Broken Arrow. You have become the time god.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And we want to say our condolences to those who have lost.
inside, I dream I die, hidden from the light. You wanna cover me in ultraviolet, to a river flowing back in time. Dream I die, dream I die. If you can meet me in another life, then we could burn into the velvet sky. Dream I die, dream I die. I can feel the end is haunting me. Mirror image staring back into 1,000 lives.